Hi, I just want to do a video for you really quickly before I lose light. I've come to share 4 faux leather traveller's notebooks. They're A6 that I finished this morning. I'm really pleased with how they turned out. I've had conversations with people before about using leather, and I absolutely agree. You know, it's nice to try something different. So I have given this faux leather a try, and I've tried various techniques. So I'm going to show you what I've done. We have one in a fairly, I can't remember what exactly it's called. It's just dark brown faux leather. These 2 are chocolate brown, and they are a grained faux leather, and this one is a grey grained faux leather. They're all slightly different, but the inserts are all very, very similar. The tags that I've used in all of the journals are from Vectoria Designs, NictheBookSmith, and I think that's it. They are slightly different and similar tags, but they are a mix throughout all 4. So I'm probably not going to pull out every single tag for you to see. So let me just make sure I am in frame. Okay, so the first one I'm going to show you is the standard faux leather. It's quite smooth, it's really soft. It's stitched in as in any other traveller's notebook. It's really sturdy. I did a test one. I did a test 3. A friend is testing one, I tested one, and my other half tested one. My other half's has been battered through I don't know what, and it's still perfect. It's really holding out well. So I just wanted to do a trial run of the faux leather. This one has a kind of antique toadstool on the front. So there are 2 charms on each one, and each one has a junk journal style insert and an envelope, which I'll show you, and a lined paper notebook. Okay, so this is Tim Holtz cardstock cover, tea stained papers, Edith Holden music paper. That's still got the original writing on. It's a really old one. We've got some ledger paper, and we've got trim in each of them. There are fabric pockets, 2 fabric pockets in each one, and a paper pocket and a paper tuck spot in each one. Each one has an Edith Holden envelope, and it has a vintage tea card on the front. Oh, I'll pop that on in a minute. This is poetry paper. And here is, oh, and Sue Olsen, actually. Sue Olsen is the third digital set that I've used. This comes from a book called, I've forgotten it again. Oh, Victorian Flower Album, and it was there's pages from the diary and from the address book. That's that little tuck. So obviously this is more about the traveller's notebook, so I will show you that in a bit more detail in a moment. Tags. Put those back in a minute. So that's the end of the first notebook. There is an envelope which I have opened the ends. It's just tucked into this middle slot to show you where you can fit your third notebook if you want to. Some paper I've just attached to that, and in each half of the envelope there are 3 more journaling cards. Okay, so they are all from Vectoria Design, those 3. They are printed onto photo quality paper, and that's then mounted onto cardstock. So this particular one has been, the inside is also the faux leather, and there is a pocket at the front and the back of the traveller's notebook. Okay, so I'll figure out which way to put that elastic round so the charm's the right way. So that's the first one. The second one is the chocolate brown grained faux leather, and there is an antique rose on the front of this, and again it's stitched just like any other. It's stitched all the way around. I don't know if you can see. Okay, so this one has 2 charms too, and it has obviously beads hanging out the bottom. Now this one also has the pocket, but this one is backed inside with this gorgeous fabric. It's quite a heavyweight cotton. I got it from a really good fabric shop locally. It was only a fat quarter and it was about £5, so it was a really nice fabric. Tim Holtz cover again, very, very similar to the first insert. Again, tags are from the same place, so they're from Vectoria Designs, Sue Olsen and NictheBookSmith. So this is the little envelope on this one. I'm really sorry to rush, but I don't want you to be bored with me going through 4 books that are very, very similar. So, again, the poetry paper, music paper, it's all Schubert. And again, the same thing, envelope with 3 journaling cards in each side, the note paper there so you can utilise the envelope, and a lined notebook. So that's the book 2, and that's the rose charm. This again is slightly different. It's the salamander charm on the front. It's the chocolate brown grained faux leather stitched in. The charms with little beads. Okay, similar notebook. This one has got, it's got a pocket again here, and it's got this kind of ochre floral fabric in. Again, Tim Holtz covers, very, very similar. They've all got the same amount of pages, the same amount of pockets. They've all got the envelope with a vintage tea card. Beads on the string. It's starting to get really quite dark here, so I'm just hoping, it bears up through the light. And like I said, I was actually really, really genuinely surprised at how well the faux leather actually works. And again, the envelope with the 6 journaling tags and notebook, lined paper notebook. So that's book 3. And the final one is the grey. It's exactly the same faux leather with the grain as the chocolate brown, and again all of this is upholstery grade faux leather, and this one was quite expensive, so I'm not sure I'll be using it again because it actually works out quite expensive to actually make these, but it does have a really lovely effect. Now this one has the silver toadstool on the front and the charms, but this time it doesn't have the pockets. It's more of a traditional kind of TN. This is a heavy, very heavyweight fabric. It's a vintage design, but it's not vintage fabric. I have used it before. I get it from a vintage shop locally, and Bev, the lady who runs it, actually she reupholsters furniture that comes into the store, and this is one of the fabrics that she uses to reupholster furniture. So another cardstock cover. This is not Tim Holtz. I don't remember the paper pad, but it came from Hobbycraft. The notebook again is similar, the same pockets, the same tucks, an envelope. poetry pages. I don't want to show you too much of the samey. So again, envelope with the 6 journaling tags and the lined paper notebook there. So that is the 4th of the notebooks, and I just can't actually, they feel very nice. They're lovely and soft. They're very sturdy. That's for that journal. And I hope you like them. So I'm really interested to hear what you think. If you've got any comments or suggestions. I've got another couple of designs in the A6 that are not yet finished, and I also have some standard size traveller's notebooks that I hope to finish in the next couple of days, one of which will be a giveaway for my Instagram, because I've finally reached 500 followers. It's really exciting. So thank you to all of my subscribers and followers. I really appreciate your comments. I always reply. And thanks again. See you later. Bye.